What's going on, Colts Nation? I appreciate you joining me for another video where we're going to continue the undrafted free agent conversation with Jake Hornibrook from Duke, an offensive lineman who's played both tackle and guard. I know he played at Stanford as well. He lettered 4 years at Stanford, then played one season at Duke in 2023. And this is a guy that somehow didn't get drafted for as much football as he's played in college. A guy that didn't get drafted. I'm kind of surprised by that. But, there were so many good offensive linemen in this draft, specifically at tackle. There were definitely some interior offensive linemen that got drafted that were really good. So, Jake Hornibrook slides down. Could he be an impact player for the Colts in the future? Who knows? Right. But again, he played 48 games in college, 35 starts. And the thing to like about him, like you look at it, he had, didn't have any on the field accolades, right? No trophies at the end of the year, but he does have academic all ACC honoree in 2023 and a two-time Pac-12 academic honor roll recipient in 2020 and 2021. So somebody that has the smarts, right? While he was going to school or while he was playing football at school, doing the whole school thing and obviously showing that he's really smart. And that's something that coaches pick up on through this whole process and something that they could end up liking, right? The Colts trying to build an offensive line full of guys that are versatile. That's really the emphasis that they've had. So with Jake having the versatility to go outside and play inside, right? This guy's 6'5", 300 pounds. I think that this is somebody that probably intrigues the Colts a good bit. Now, his RES score gets an NA because he didn't do half of the training, but his agility grade was elite. So this is a guy that his lateral movement is really good. It's just unfortunate he didn't do any of the speed training and he didn't do any of the explosive testing. So unsure of just how quick he is. Haven't turned the film on to look at him yet. But for an offensive lineman, pretty average arm length at 32.375. So this is a guy that's kind of intriguing as a depth piece. But that's really what this is somebody that's going to be depth. But we're really going to have to find out who makes the team, who doesn't, right? With what the Colts are doing, so many offensive linemen coming on, and there are more undrafted free agent offensive linemen still to talk about. There's going to be so much to keep an eye on as we go through the season. But what I've already talked about, I think that the two guys we drafted, right? When you talk about Matt Guncalves and Tanner Bortolini, I think those guys are going to be future starters for the Colts. And when I start to think about what the Colts are doing with offensive linemen this year and building that depth, makes me wonder what their future plans are. Something we're definitely going to talk about in the future after we get done talking about all these guys. But we are going to continue the undrafted free agent conversation. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you get notified as these videos continue to drop. Of course, I appreciate you joining me for another video. As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts.